It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. We got another video here. Y'all probably don't know, but probably you do. Diddy, right now they got him in court. Right now the trial is starting, and they gonna do the opening statements. So basically, I don't think nothing was said yet, but basically I'm gonna react on based on what the ABC is saying, based on what's happening right now. Everybody at the courthouse, all the media at the courthouse, they want to see what's about to happen, man. They want to see how the feds is gonna open up with their opening statements on how to convince the jury, because this is what it's all about. It's about convincing the jury beyond reasonable doubt if I was a person, a suspect of the crime. So let's play it. Let's see what's up.
And we have more break.
And don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Angelo Savage.
News. Opening statements are underway in the Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking trial. Prosecutors claim Combs ran a criminal enterprise with his trusted inner circle and committed crime after crime for 20 years. Now the defense is responding, accusing the government of trying to turn choices among consenting adults into a racketeering case. The defense also says the now infamous hotel security video of Combs and then girlfriend Cassie Ventura shows a fight over a phone. ABC's Rena Roy is outside the courthouse, and legal analyst Ariva Martin is taking a closer look at that case for us. So, Rena, what sticks out to you so far from these opening statements?
Well, Diane, we have been watching Sean Combs closely as he listens in on these opening statements, and I can tell you that he's sitting at the defense table with his arms crossed. He looks pretty passive. He doesn't appear to have much of an expression on his face as he listens into pretty explicit detail that's being laid out by the prosecution. He did meekly stand at one point as the defense introduced him to the jury, but the prosecution went first, telling the jury Sean Combs to the public was a cultural icon, that he was larger than life, but that there was another side to him, a side that ran a criminal enterprise for 20 years. They went into detail about the drug-fueled sex marathons that they say Combs forced women into, including his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. But the defense is arguing in their opening statement, as you said, that the government is trying to turn relationships and choices involving consenting adults into a racketeering case. And they say that that will not work. They say to the jury he might appear to be a jerk or mean at times, but that's not what this case is about. Diane.
So, Ariva, what do you make of these opening statements so far?
Pretty much what I expected, Diane. I knew the prosecution would come out swinging to try to make their case that this is a racketeering case, that this involves violence, it involves coercion, it involves transporting people across state lines for sexual intercourse and for this kind of conduct that's been described in these freak-offs. And we also knew that the defense would push back. Their claim is that this is all consensual sex involving adults. And they're also suggesting that this video that we're going to see of Cassie Ventura is not a video of violence and coercion in terms of sex trafficking, but rather it's domestic violence. And that domestic violence is not one of the charges that Sean Diddy Combs is facing in this case.
Bingo. Right there. Y'all hear what she said, right? The video shows domestic violence, but not for the action. Perhaps that's what they got to defend, the action of sex trafficking. But yet, for the action of domestic violence, right? And that's the thing. They already released the video to make Diddy look bad, which is bad, right? But the video, based on the charges he's getting, that says that he's sex trafficking. But that phone and that video doesn't correlate with that video. So if she gets on the stand and states, no, we were just fighting about some other stuff. We were just fighting because we were in a relationship, and I didn't want him to look. I wanted to look through his phone. He didn't want me to look through it, type shit. That's a whole nother situation. He's not even being charged for that. So in that aspect, man, that's why he passive sitting there. He passive sitting there because he already know, based on the evidence that they're showing. Because before they show evidence to the jury, they must give the defense the evidence as well, so they know how to defend against their client. Now the questions they ask is the questions they ask at the point, but at this point, it seems like, based on what that woman just said, is that yes, it could be domestic violence, but it isn't sex trafficking. And this is the point. They're trying to make them seem like, okay, well, we transported you from this area to this area, but you my girlfriend, right? And then they're trying to be like, well, we gotta charge the guard, so we have to make it a racketeering. We got to make it racketeering. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're traveling back, the fact you got an entourage that's regulating and correlating, you probably got an assistant. So we're going to hit you with bigger charges. Whole time, we forgot to add this girl you was in a long relationship with publicly, and everybody knows. So there's a sticky line because you can't prosecute a man for domestic violence and say it's sex trafficking. And when he has a public known relationship with this woman. Plus on all that, everything was voluntary, everything was consenting adults. Because you got to think about it. With the sex workers that was having sex with Cassie Ventura, would she, would they'll know that she's in distress if she was being forced to do it, right? She was drugged, she under the influence, and they would know that, right? And they've been doing it for years. And not to say something that's crazy. So that's what you got to defend a little bit. It's like, okay, these guards also, because when you take Diddy down, you got to take the rest down too. You got to take all the guards down. You got to take all the sex workers down. You know what I'm saying? You got to take everybody down. But in actuality, this is, you're a sex worker. You pay for a thing. She didn't say no. She's not, you know what I'm saying? She's with it. Diddy's cool with it. He's sitting in the back doing whatever Diddy do with the baby oil. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I think Diddy is very calm, because at the end of the day, he has no power other than his defense. So he can just sit there, be quiet. He don't want to be on the stand or nothing. And that's the smartest thing for Diddy to do. But the question is, did he do it or did he not? So y'all tell me that in the description right now, because I'm gonna be honest, like I said in my last video, you need to go watch it. I think Diddy's gonna, I think he's gonna be walking, because them pleading already tells you that, man, we don't want to go through this process. It's already gonna cost us millions of dollars. Plus, our evidence might not be as strong. So we're going to settle right now and do a plea deal. No? Okay. Let's do this whole process, spend millions of taxpayers' dollars to probably, I think this was my objective. I think the feds losing their touch, bro. Yes. The feds are losing their touch. You said NBA YoungBoy. He damn near been in the feds twice and damn near got away. Twice. Over some shit. The feds are getting sloppy. The whole Young Thug thing, they getting sloppy, even though that was a state thing. They getting sloppy. Yes. You see, they're just prosecuting anybody at this point, and they're wasting our money. They're getting sloppy. They're just trying to prosecute somebody famous to keep the taxpayers like, yeah, let's prosecute that person. In the meantime, in the back end, they spending $10, $20 million to prosecute this one individual. Yes. And say he did found guilty. Now you got to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to maintain this person's life in jail. This is the thing. We're just wasting money. For them to even pick this case up was kind of like a sabotage. Something happened. He talked to the wrong people, and they tried to Donald Trump P. Diddy. I'm just going to say it like that. They tried to arrest him. They did. They didn't give him no bond. You know what I'm saying? I thought they was going to kill him in prison. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I thought they was going to try to, I thought they was going to try to get him rid of him. Because he must have said something or did something with the information he know. I thought they was going to try. Because he's a billionaire being arrested probably by other billionaires. They under control. Come on, man. It's just, it looks sticky. It don't look straightforward and honest. It just looks sticky. It looks messy. I think Diddy's going to get off with it. That's my prediction. If I'm wrong, I'll let you know that I'm wrong. But y'all tell me in the comment section, did he do it or did he not do it? Y'all let me know what y'all think and what y'all think of this case so far. And also based on what this lady was saying in the court documents and how the feds and opening cases. This is a good case. I'm going to be reporting this case so y'all can see what's going on. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all want to hear what's going on. Press the notification bell for further notice. And then don't forget to like, please. And please comment. I like to have a little debate, conversation in the comment section to think what other people are thinking. You know what I'm saying? Free space. Judge free. Let's go. It's your boy Angelo Savage. I'll see y'all around. Peace.